In this video, I am going to talk about my first experience of building mobile application, meaning when I built first mobile app, how did I feel? So, as if you're beginner, you will have lots of things to take from this. So watch till the end. Hi guys, my name is Manjunath, and in this video I am going to talk about my first experience building mobile app. That is, how did I build my first mobile application. So nowadays lots of technologies available for building mobile application, but when I got started with developing everything, that time it was 2017 and before that. Let me just tell you how did all this development worked before 2017. First challenge was internet. Building mobile application required lots of internet to download the tools, install everything. The thing was, internet was not that much easily available before 2017. Even if it was available, the thing with the Android was you required one stable internet. Even if it is like 1 Mbps or 2 Mbps, you required stable connection throughout, and it would have taken like 1.5 or 2 hours in order to make sure all the tools get installed properly. But back then internet was like better, meaning we used to get like 7 Mbps or 8 Mbps. But the thing was, it was not stable, meaning it was fluctuating, and Android Studio was not at all fine with it. It was giving lots of errors, and even though everything was fine, it was giving errors and all, because something was not able to download some package or something like that. And we used to use Java in order to make sure it works. So the only thing I was able to do until 2017 in mobile application development was building Hello World project. Other than that, nothing else I was able to do because of all these problems. Then one fine day, I was browsing Traversy Media channel in YouTube, and literally there was one video called as how to build some weather application or GitHub. I am not sure, but it was about building it using Ionic framework. And when I saw it, I was little bit shocked because he's literally using HTML in order to build a mobile application. It felt so much strange. But then when I like started playing with that technology by seeing the video, it was like really amazing. Whatever in HTML you could have done, same thing you would have done in Ionic also, but just tags would be different. But it used to give you entire mobile application in your Android phone, or even in the emulator if you are using emulator. I was not using emulator back then. I was using mobile phone by connecting it into USB debugging mode. But the thing was, it was very wonderful experience to use web technology, because back then I had been like 2 years or 3 years of experience with the web technologies. But building mobile application was new to me that time, and I was able to use web technology in order to build one fully featured mobile application. Then learning it was like little bit difficult, because I had to watch that video so many times. Maybe I saw it like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, how much ever time I want, because I had to build the mobile application. I wanted to know how to build it. It was one of the tough thing until then, but once I got to know about you can build using it Ionic, then of course I wanted to build it, and I was not able to stop myself until and unless I build it. And in order to build it, it took like lots of effort, because I had to watch videos again and again. After I started using Ionic, I understood that it's actually made up of Angular, and I was able to see that okay, like whatever the concept is available in Angular, that concept is available in Ionic also. That's why whenever I used to see Angular project, I used to remember Ionic only. If you are wondering what is Angular, it's front end framework like React, which you might heard if you were in this channel. Then Angular was popular back then because it was in Angular 2 version. There was some controversy with Angular 1 version because Google developed it. Then they said that we are going to rewrite everything using Angular 2. And I was using Angular 2 only, so I had no idea about what a problem had happened for people who were using Angular 1. But while using Ionic, I found little bit problem because they had developed it using Angular 1 also. So there were some tutorials which was not supporting in Ionic 2. But anyways, like with great difficulty I was able to build one Ionic mobile application. Then after I built that first weather app or GitHub app, I was unstoppable. I felt like, okay, I can use web technology and build one mobile application. I felt like literally superhero. I remember back then. Then I developed a few application for my college fest and all, and it was wonderful experience for building it for real world, because GitHub application was just built for like toy project, but using it in like actual production place, using some kind of backend technology felt so good to use and to build. So what's the lesson I would like to take you from my experience with building my first mobile application? The thing which I want to stress out in this thing is I was not able to build it, and then I found the video which will let me build mobile application. And once I found it, I didn't stop it. I kept rewatching that video again and again. Most of you, when you are just getting started and you will watch one video in my channel or in some other people's channel, and you will be like, huh, I can do it. Then when you actually go there and do it, you will feel lots of errors. Then you quit, or like you will feel very sad about I can't follow the tutorial. But the thing is, even with you getting one proper tutorial, you need to watch it maybe at least 4 or 5 times in order to understand and grasp it. So watch those tutorials again and again until and unless you build it and you are able to finish it. You might be thinking it's the same, right? What would be like changed if I watch it again? The thing is, you might have missed some detail, you might have missed one letter, and missing that letter cost that particular problem whatever you are facing. If it works for first time, then fine, but you will have to keep increasing your complexity, and at one or other point you will be facing one error. And when you face that error, you need to watch the video again and again so that you will be able to fix that error and make sure it works fine. So that's all the thing which I wanted to tell you, that with the my experience of building one mobile application, because most of you are just beginner, and when you're beginner you will face lots of errors. It's like programming is made like that only, so that errors are there and you fix that error and you learn from it. That's why don't be like discouraged when you are facing some error when you're building, especially when you're building mobile application or something which is advanced than just HTML and CSS. So don't give up, just watch the tutorial again and again, and search in Google and try to find whatever the solution you might get online. Ask other people how to fix it, and all these things is going to help you to become a better developer. And that's all for this video, guys. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.